Live. I don't do the famous Oscar countdown. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, good. It saved us about 45 minutes.
No, but it's no. It makes sense though. It gets people, notified if they want to join the live stream on time. So,
No.
he explained it to me, so I get it. But anyway, welcome back to the God. What episode? Episode 27. Did
27.
you do that or he did that?
I did that.
I was like, nice.
Mm.
Episode 27 of Bergam-oh. Oh yeah. I like that. It's catchy. Um, Pepe GC Giancarlo here. Pepe, I'll turn it over to you. Let's get started, man. I know you're look at that smile on your face. Look at this. Whoa.
I'm laughing because the video just bro. There's two Beppes because I guess your name shows up as Beppe.
Yeah, I don't know. This fucking thing. You did this. You did this on purpose.
No,
You
I didn't do it on purpose. For some reason, it shows up like that.
yeah.
We need
Everybody shows
the
up. Everybody shows up as Pepe, and the only person that could change it is Oscar because he's the owner of the stream. I tried changing it last time and it didn't work, so I'm not even going to bother.
They need
So
the
I'll
they
be
need the
Pepe.
Riddler. They need the Riddler password.
So what did he say? Is he going to be? So before we get started, since you kind of went into Oscar for a sec, we went back into Oscar. Where is he now? What's he doing now? This guy.
I don't know. He didn't even say he wasn't coming on, did he?
He told me the other day I'm going to be on. I'll have my laptop, and then today he's like, I can't. I don't have a room yet. I don't know. Oscar, we're convinced Oscar is pretending that he's in the Coast Guard. I don't know about the Coast. Why did the Coast Guard deploy him already? I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing yet. Just
He doesn't know. I'm telling you, the Moderna needs the booster doses. So
you were about to say booster shit or booster shot?
booster.
Hmm.
Uh,
La booster or booster? La
yeah, who
booster.
knows? He's probably he's getting boosters to get his boosters.
Yeah, for those that don't know that are not Italian or Italian American, busta is the nice little envelope Italian Americans or Italians give to a wedding or a family party. In case people are wondering what busta,
Yeah.
the busta reference. But anyway, Oscar, moving Oscar aside for a second here. Come on, back to that beautiful smile you just had. How happy are you? And don't give me this bullshit now that you're upset because they scored two goals in the end. I don't think you're
No,
like that.
no. I
I don't
mean,
think you're gonna do that.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it kind of it's it deviates you from thinking that the game was actually tight when it really wasn't.
Colin said that.
Yeah. But other than that, it's like in Italy you say risultato bugiardo. So basically,
Yeah,
it's not what it was, especially the penalty. The penalty is a little weak of a penalty.
I agree.
You could have gave it to him, but it was a weak. I guess they gave it to him because it was 3-0. I guess the referee didn't seem like okay, it's not gonna be a big deal. But then Pasalic scores that goal.
Pasalic too, out of all players.
Oh. But he's not the first time he's hurt us.
No, I know, but I mean, that's why I said it. But I didn't even realize he was on the field. When did he
Yeah,
come in? I don't. When did he come in? He didn't start, did he? No,
I don't remember.
I don't remember when he came in, but I know he didn't start.
I know that we played. I mean, we played. The 3 points were deserved today, so that's not.
Gasperini had a stupid smile at the end of the game. Like, what are you smiling at? You still lost.
But that's like how you call it? That's like the nervous, like smile, like I fucking hate you guys, but I'm not gonna show you. You guys are getting
Why does
into
he? Why does he hate us so much? Is he a Gobbo background? What's his background?
Inter.
He
You for
He
Inter.
coached Inter, but I mean, is he like he coached Inter, but they fucking they fired him after like 6 months, no?
Yeah.
So
Wait, is Vito speaking? He says two Beppes, but is he two? He's got two different names because he's got the VRS and he's got the Vito Siciliano. Is that the same person?
yeah, who knows? Vito, a young kid, he's got the different technologies going at the same time.
Yeah. I
So
would like to change that today. I mean, today was a good day because the Yankees clinched the playoffs, even though just to get a little bit away from it. Yankees clinched because he wrote over here. Yankees, Milan. Hold on. Yankees, Milan, Giants parlay would have been nice today. Today was a great day for me because Milan obviously won a huge game in a tough place. Charlie, that's not a mistake. And the Yankees clinched the playoffs.
Yeah.
and then America's team smacked the Carolina Panthers. So
America's team.
I know you're,
America's team. I don't know what that means.
you know what
Sorry.
that means. You
I
know,
don't know that reference. I apologize.
you know what that means.
No. Anyway, can we get back to fucking calcio, please?
Yeah.
Are you gonna start talking fucking wrestling? Please. Yeah, you had Eric on a couple weeks ago. You and him talking wrestling. We can't. I'm not talking about the Cowboys. It's not gonna happen today.
Oh, see, I didn't even say the name. You did that.
Fuck you. You
You
got
did.
me. You gonna slip there. All right, all right, all right. Wait, hold on a second. You got Peter too. Your little boy over here. The one, Peter's a Cowboy fan.
Oh,
I
see?
forgot Peter. Yeah, Peter. He always busts my balls about the fucking Giants. This guy.
Oh, he's got a point. Although everybody won in the division this week. Yeah.
Fucking Giants finally won a game. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Everybody in the
couldn't beat.
division won.
They couldn't beat the fucking Falcons. The Falcons stink too, and they lose to the Falcons. I live in Atlanta now. John Marco, the poor kid, he wears the Giants jersey this week, and they busted his balls.
Oh,
Falcon
shit.
fans are busting his balls about it. Now he doesn't want to wear it anymore. I'm like, get the fuck with these Falcon fans. They never won anything. Don't worry about it. I'm like, you keep the jersey on.
I remember when they went to 2 Super Bowls. One with Vic and one recently, the one they lost to the Patriots, 20-3.
Yeah.
Other than that, they never won shit. But
No.
going back
So-
to Milan. So
Yeah, go back to Milan, please.
going back to Milan. Now we go on the break. But it's still the injuries are what bothers me.
Yeah, I know.
Too many injuries.
Florenzi would be nice to, it would be nice to have everybody 100%. I mean, you imagine if we had everybody 100%.
I know, and
mean,
it's always going to be what
can we? But what can we imagine? Better performances during the Champions League. We were robbed against Atletico, but let's just say 2 wins. Let's say hypothetically everybody's healthy. Maybe a tie against Liverpool and a win against Atletico, and then we don't lose to Juventus. And right now we're tied for first with Napoli. If everybody's healthy, right? Would you say that's a fair statement?
No, that doesn't mean that everything goes. Because sometimes we've seen when the team had everybody there,
Yeah.
they didn't perform. And when you thought, okay, there's no shot they're going to do anything, they're missing this, and this, they do good. I guess you can't predict it anymore.
No, you can't. That's true. But it's great. Nonetheless, I mean, second place. Napoli, can they lose a fucking game though? I mean, Jesus, or at least
Well,
tie.
they can.
I thought today they were gonna tie.
They can't when they don't play in Serie A. They lost against
Yeah.
Spartak Moscow.
I mean, yeah. I was talking about Serie A only, but yes, of course. I wish Spartak was in the Serie A just for. This.
Well, no, it's okay. Don't worry. Napoli eventually, they're bound. Napoli is like that team that they don't learn their lesson every year. It's almost like I don't want to go back to getting away from soccer, but it's like the Met fans. They watch that team every year. They know already.
They win the World Series in April every year.
Yeah, they know the pain. They know every time, and then once June comes, they don't even wait to like August, September. Once June comes, they fall apart, and they just never learn. Like if I was a Napoli fan, I would just be quiet. And out of superstitions, I wouldn't say nothing. But right now, they're so hyped.
No, but they're in love with Spalletti right now. They love Spalletti.
Oh my God, yeah. You know their famous quote right now is "Vincimmo tutte cose." That's what they say. Vincimmo tutte cose.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you know what? Good. Get to April, May. Stay up there with a few points to spare. But don't forget, this is the same team that are fireworks and celebrated a Scudetto when they beat Juve.
Yep.
When Koulibaly scored that goal, they beat Juve and they were still a point behind. And they celebrated.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then the Scudetto, the infamous Scudetto that they lost at the hotel in Florence.
Yep.
So listen, they're
we
doing
don't, we don't play them until right before Christmas, December 19th.
Which is good.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing that sucks is the fact that that means you're gonna play Napoli at the end of the year.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. So that could be a very decisive match. Well, we'll see. I mean, if everything keeps going the way it's going. But back to the game. Let's. I know I made fun of Gasperini because of the stupid smile, right? I didn't understand it, but I think he just was, at least happy that he scored 2 goals in consolation. I don't know. Anyway, 11 points for them. What are we at? 19 points, right, for us? Second place. What do you think of the performance today overall from the team? How do you think? One question I have for you: how do you think Kessie did today? Just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, he did better than he's performed lately, right?
Yeah, he did better than he's been doing. I was even happy with Leao. Besides the goal, he looked good today too. But
He
Kessie,
did.
but right now, you know what it is. Right now, I need more from Kessie because this is one good performance so far this year. Over all the bullshit that's been going on, and right now, I guess I'm still looking at him with like angry eyes
Yeah,
because
me
of
too.
what's going on. So it's like I give him. I guess he did good today, but my mind right now is still that when I see him, he's. I don't know. I can't erase right now what's been going on throughout the year. It's already 2 months that we've been playing pretty much a month and a half, 2 months, and he has. Besides today, I haven't seen him really do anything but miss penalties.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been his head's not in it. I mean, Oscar and I were talking about it last week that he's just, this he doesn't realize, or maybe he does. This contract situation has messed with his head,
Yeah, it's not
and
right.
it's his own fault. He could have easily either signed with us for whatever it is, like he promised he would, or at least he promised that when he came back, everything would be settled, or requested a move before the end of the season. I'm sorry, before the start of the season, right? That would have been the solution. Either just re-sign, or let Milan sell you.
Why hasn't anybody approached them with that? Why hasn't anybody made that? If I was a journalist, I would actually interview him and say, "Let me ask you something. Didn't you?" And I quote, "Say when you came back from Tokyo, you were gonna. That's when you were gonna get it done. What happened? What exactly happened?" But they don't want to talk because they don't want to mess up the negotiations. But it's
Yeah,
not
but
right. You look stupid. I mean, you said something to your fans. Now you just go quiet, like you're not gonna respond, like nothing happened.
yeah, it looks dumb. It makes him look very dumb. It makes him look like another very dumb guy with a very low IQ, Gigio Donnarumma. That guy, he did the same exact. It's like he literally is doing the same exact thing that Gigio Donnarumma did. Only that I don't think Kessie ever kissed the badge. I don't remember him kissing the badge at all. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can recall a moment. But anyway, he really kind of just fell into the same situation. And it's not even like we could blame like, oh, it's not Kessie's fault. It's Raiola. I mean, he's a different agent too. And then you find out that his wife has something to do with this. His new wife doesn't want him to re-sign with AC
I feel
Milan.
like we have problems with all these people. Like Shevchenko back in the day, his wife wanted
Yeah,
their
that's
kids
true.
to learn English, so they had to go to London. Then you had the problem with Charanoglu for 3 years. We had the problems because him and his wife.
I don't even
I
want to hear it.
mean,
Don't let's not even. Please don't even bring that name up anymore. That guy
but I'm
is
sure it
so
seems
not even
like,
worthy of a. He's not even worthy of a conversation. The guy is such a scrub. I mean,
yeah.
he came out with it. They took him out of the game, and then they fucking scored yesterday, right? I just please don't even mention that guy. We are playing so much better without him. It's amazing. You imagine if he was still on the team, all the fucking shit that we'd be talking about him right now because he missed this, he fucked up this pass. It just what a blessing that guy left. He doesn't realize how much of a favor he did to AC Milan fans.
Yeah. I mean, we never. I don't know what the matter was with him because Charanoglu was very strange. Charanoglu was watching the 10 million contract. Yeah, but he was never going to get that Milan.
Not at Milan, but with PSG, probably. Who knows? I don't know. These guys are crazy. They pay
I don't
people
know.
10 million to sit on the bench.
But these people, exactly, those people will probably still give that money. Don't forget,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Inter pays people that close to that amount for like Vidal for they pay stupid money.
Well,
So
that's why
that,
Inter's broke.
yeah, that's like a team like that. I think they. So anybody's gonna turn around and pay, I guess, stupid money, especially England. You go to England, you see some of the wages that they go.
Speaking of England, not to get off the topic of salaries, but Tomori getting called up by the English national team, long overdue. He's getting called
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
He was great today too. He had that one tackle. That was a Maldini. It's like Maldini's working with him, man. I don't know. That one tackle today was perfect.
He's the only constant
Yes.
that's been going on.
I think Diaz too. Diaz too has been pretty constant.
Diaz has been, Diaz actually is continuing the form at the end of the year because
Right.
Diaz is starting to get, and I want to say maybe Mignan is doing good
Mike.
too.
Mike's the man. I love that kid.
But but Tomori since last year, since he came, he didn't miss a beat, and he was growing and growing. And see, then it goes to show you, when players are good, they're gonna grow. Yeah, sometimes you need a year or two, but when you're
What
good,
a
you
Pepe,
should
what a steal. What a steal he was. Let's be
28,
honest, man.
28 million. The only thing that sucks is gonna be Brahim Diaz because the better he is, the more you know that buyback clause is gonna happen from Real Madrid.
We have him for 2 years now, right?
I think they need to exercise their buyback clause within a year and a half or 2 years, something like that. If they let that go, that thing has got an expiration date. That buyback clause. So if they wait after 2 years, they decide not to do it. That's it. They can't buy him no more.
How old is he?
It's got to be at 22.
I mean, it could be, but maybe he does. Well, let's hope he doesn't fit into whoever the coach's, system. I mean, Ancelotti, if he'll still be there, let's
Yeah.
just hope he's not the right guy for them, and
But they may
he's a
just
perfect guy on the
buy
Pioli.
him just to sell him though. Doesn't mean that he's gonna fit on the team. They may just
Well,
take.
hopefully by then we'll have a deeper wallet, and
Yeah.
we'll be able to keep the fucking guy. I don't anticipate us to be penny pinching for a couple more years. I think that it's been like this on purpose. It's all purposeful to sell us, and then obviously I don't even care. I don't want PSG type pockets. I don't. Well, I don't want that. I don't. I hate that. Right. I want something where it's a bit more balanced, and I feel that it's more satisfying when you win that way. Right.
Yeah.
I think when you win, and PSG hasn't won, right? Only the French league, but when you win with your general manager, your dirigente making certain moves that are really intelligent, some young players starting to play well, it's so much more satisfying than buying a league basically.
To be honest, I like what Atletico did.
Yeah, Atletico's a good way of describing. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it.
Even what Liverpool did, even though Liverpool bought people, the Liverpool was not at the level of like the United or the cities.
Not spending like that. No,
Not
that's
spending
for
like
sure.
that, but they made the right moves, and they got except that Atletico's been doing it forever.
It is 2 years for Diaz. Thanks, Frank. I thought so. I thought we got him for 2 years, but there may be something like you mentioned too, Pepe, right? That we
There
have
is
to,
there
if we
is a
want to buy him, yeah, we want to buy
there's
him,
a
yes,
back close. By now he's ours
for 2 years.
for 2 years, but I
I'll
think
take, I'll take it for 2 years. you
yeah.
know,
But you know what's annoying though? If you could build a group, and then you build a group, and then the guy leaves. It's kind of like not to talk back about Chalanoglu, but let's say for 4 years we had Chalanoglu.
yeah,
We had him
man.
there on our system. He left. We never replaced. We got lucky that Diaz stepped in because he was already there.
Yeah,
Donnarumma the same thing. So what was Roma's problem? We always say Roma could have probably gotten a Scudetto over the last few years, but
I wrote that.
I,
I,
let's see, bro.
I want to keep that up the whole show.
I see restream, so I'm like,
Yeah, I
who's
told
gonna
you
do it?
what Oscar's got to turn over the rights to me so I can make some of these edits. I can't. Mr. Coast Guard is got the original login anyway.
So yeah, I mean, but he's gonna. What should I call it? Like with Roma, like I was saying, like they got rid of Salah, Alisson. They had a bunch of good players, which if they would have kept longer together, they would have had a squad. And then now it's to bother me. It's to be like that's like the American way. That they got their players, they've made them how they wanted.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
at the opportune time, they got rid of them. Except that Roma actually sold them. We're not selling them; we're losing them.
But that exactly. No, that's the difference.
The
That's a good point.
difference. So it may happen again. It could happen again with next year with Theo, which is another reason why I say, okay, you want to say that you're done with KC? Okay, now you got Theo. His contract expires in the 2023. Why can't you just do it now? Why can't you renew him now?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Why you let it get to next year so you could go through this again?
I don't understand that strategy. I don't get it. If they do it again with Dale, then something really needs to be, Somebody really needs to be smacked very hard.
Not to mention that this year, I mean, they see it next year. When you walk into the year, the World Cup is in the winter. The World Cup is essentially a year from now, around this
It
time.
is. This
So
is true. My father, when I was, it's funny, good reference, Frank. Luther Blissett. My father used to tell me about this guy, Miss It Blissett.
yeah,
That was his nickname. It's true,
he
Chalanoglu.
was
He was that
he
kind of.
he sometimes goes down. I think for like the old timers, he goes down as the number one bidone for Milan. I think in Milan
Because
history.
at the time they spent good money on him. I mean, he was a foreigner he was English, right? I think he was from
Yeah.
England. So they brought him in, and
I
yeah,
don't know if
he
that was
bombed.
before Atley and Wilkins or around the same time, but yeah,
Yeah, it's funny. We've aside from our owner, our original founder being English, we've had a little bit of an English, connection, or
yeah.
British connection, right? Because then we have some Welsh. We had a Welsh player too at one point. I can't remember his name.
I can't think what it was.
No, that was Juventus. Sorry, John
Yeah, Ian
Charles.
Rush. Ian
Yeah,
Rush
John.
was on Juve.
But I think John Charles too also played for
Charles,
Juve.
yeah.
Yeah, that was Welsh. Anyway, sheepshaggers. Sorry to any Welshmen out there. Um, so yes, so today was a good day. Um, what did you think of the goals? Anything in particular that stands
The,
out to you?
the Leao goal.
Not a goal, huh? That was how many times have we seen him miss that?
Yeah.
Right. It was nice to see him bury one for his
Yeah,
own
yeah.
confidence.
It's like even the goal that he missed against Atletico.
Yes.
If that would have
Oh,
went in, that would have probably been one of the best goals ever scored
in the
in the
Champions League.
Champions League.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Because the way he like the whole play was, but that's the thing that frustrates me. He's a good player. He's got the shots of brilliance, but then you'll see him go do good for a game, maybe two in a row, and then disappears for 8 games.
Well, there's 2 games. This is 2 games in a row now.
Yeah.
Maybe possibly even 3 games in a row. Let's see how it stands. Right. Let's keep the faith in the kid. Hopefully this is it. Because he's got superstar potential. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's got superstar talent. I just hope that he could hold it together.
We can't rely on the other because the two old men are still out.
Yeah.
Giroud is not
He's
what we.
never been, Giroud's never been unhealthy in his whole career until he comes here.
It's incredible. The fucking number 9.
At least he scored 2 goals. I mean, but so did Higuain. Higuain scored like 5 or 6 goals.
That's what everybody said. Guys, relax, because this happened before. It's the beginning of the year. I need to see look, and it never fails. It never fails.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong with Giroud now? I mean, was he still the back?
I don't even know anymore because he came back. He played like
COVID.
and then he's back again. I don't understand.
Was he available? Was he available tonight?
I don't even know because I just assumed he wasn't there. I gotta look.
Yeah, I just looked it up really quick. Bad news for Milan as Giroud's back problem has worsened recently. Yeah, fucking guys. This is what happens when you sign fucking geriatric player. 30.
Oh, but he was on the bench.
Yeah, but I don't think he could have played.
No,
Apparently, yeah. But this is what happens when you sign players that are older. I mean, what do you expect? But that doesn't matter with our physical team. Our Milan lab. With doesn't matter the age. Players still get hurt.
look, 40. Ibrahimovic turned 40.
What's that?
He's Ibra. He turned 40. I mean, he's great, but we're dealing with this. What we're dealing with. You get a player. It's like an appearance. He's gonna come in once every couple of months. He'll do great. He'll play 2-3 games in a row. On the 4th game, something happens because he goes too hard for his own good. We're back at square one.
Yeah, but Giroud's been healthy his whole career. This is what's frustrating. He's never been one of those players that's been injury prone.
Problem is, everybody gets injured in Milan.
Why? Oscar, Oscar. I was asking him last week because he's a scientist and he's like a nutritional freak. Nutritional science.
He's a scientist. Yeah.
Doctor.
That's the cover up. Yeah.
Yeah. But I asked him, I'm like, is it nutrition? He's like, it could be. It could possibly be. I'm like, but what are they feeding them? I mean, what are they feeding them that's not right? I just don't understand how it's. We were blaming Allegri for this back in whatever year he was here, and then every single year after that, every single coach, it's been a constant. You go back every single year, and you'll read an article about Milan's problems with in the locker room with injuries.
I know, but like I make an example. Zeman, when Zeman was notorious for his crazy training things, like he used to put people to boot camps.
Yep.
You never used to get things like this. So I don't
No,
know.
I know, but it's not the. That's why I don't think it's the training. I mean,
No,
what?
training.
It's not the coach. Every coach is gonna. It's a jinx at Milanello. I don't know.
Something, and maybe it is. Maybe it is a fucking because even the nutrition, they all eat the same thing.
Yeah.
Nutritionist always says the same thing. You know what you have to eat, and these
Yeah.
players they constantly all year round. Their bodies are trained. I mean, they're like insured for millions. They have to keep. It's not like before that people during the off season they used to go on vacation, do nothing, and then they needed when they used to go in retiro.
Yep.
To get back in shape, kind of like how they used to do even here, like the baseball players. They used to go like work a regular job,
Yep.
and then they need a spring training to come back and get ready. But that's what they did. But now it's different. Now it's you're 360. First of all, now with all these tournaments, players play pretty much all year round.
They do.
So I mean, maybe that's what it is. Too many games. But yeah, but I'm thinking about it, too
Too
many
many
games.
games, but every team has these. We don't have. Nobody has injuries like us. Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody.
So I don't know.
But anyway, let's.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say let's shift gears. Let's shift gears a little bit because I'm curious to hear your take about. We didn't talk really after the Champions League game. So curious to hear your take on the referee, the game, the way we played. I mean, because we played nicely until obviously
No, we
it
played
was ruined.
We played very good, but I saw with the moment we got that red card, that stupid red card, our fate was sealed. I mean, I didn't think it was going to get sealed the way it did.
Neither did I.
But, that motherfucker.
And he got suspended. So
Yeah,
he was
but-
suspended.
Yeah, but
What does that do?
What does that do? I love it. It's like Moreno. You found out years later what you already knew. So go shit. No shit, Sherlock.
But that's why that they should really do something about it. You can't just suspend. What's that do?
I never understood why the Prova TV used to be able to suspend players. They used to be able to change an outcome of like a suspension. Like if somebody wasn't caught, they will suspend them with the Prova TV. Why can't you do the same thing? Why can't you say like even like when the Olympics, you strip medals and you give it to the second place guy?
Exactly.
Why can't you?
I thought the same thing. With the Olympics.
I think the craziest thing they ever did, and it actually has to do with us, in '92, if you remember, we lost the Champions League final to Marseille. Marseille got caught with doping.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Marseille didn't have to give back the Champions League. They're still European champions in '92. But we went to go play the Intercontinental Cup, not them.
Yeah.
Because they got suspended. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you made us go there. You awarded us the final.
Yep.
But we're not going to get the Champions League title. Well, what was the point?
No, you're right. It's true.
But I think that was the first Champions League ever. To be honest, '92 was the first Champions League ever.
Yeah, the first after the
after the European Cup, like when they started calling it the Champions League.
No, but they didn't call it the European Cup. What they used to call it? Now, why am I drawing a blank?
Coppa dei Campioni.
Yeah, but that's in Italian.
No, it's the European Cup.
European Champions Cup.
No,
right?
Yeah,
they had a name for it. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I used to know.
But they would say European Cup.
I missed la Coppa delle Coppe.
That they used to call the Cup Winners' Cup.
I know. I missed that cup. I don't know why.
Well, look, they got rid of it only to go and make another stupid tournament.
What is it called now? The Nations what?
Conference League.
Conference League.
And they did this so they could include all the little teams.
I know.
But there was the beauty, at least, one that you won your domestic trophy. All those teams put together. You won the champion. I don't care. I mean, even though it sucks, I don't care if I don't have to play in the Champions League anymore. But at least the Champions League name is still good because it's the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Only the Champions meet. So that
So
means
why?
you get
Yeah,
more of a, how you call it? You get more of a motivation to win the league.
more prestigious too.
Yeah, because you're only playing champions. But then they got greedy because you can't just say, "Oh, this year we're only going to have Manchester United. We're only going to have Real Madrid. We're only going to have Milan, let's say, and we're only going to have Bayern Munich." No, because along with Bayern Munich, you want Borussia Dortmund. Along with Manchester United, they want Arsenal, Chelsea,
So
Liverpool.
what they should do is now that they're creating this conference league, they have the Europa League. Then go back to the original format of the Champions League and just have it be champions, and then stick everybody else in the Europa and the Conference League.
Because before that was the beauty of the UEFA
I
Cup.
know, but I don't think that's what they're doing. But
No,
that's logically that would make more sense, right? Financially, not so much. But then, actually, you know what, Joe? You know what, Pepe? Financially, it would because then it would generate more money for the Europa League. Oh God, look who's showing up! The Europa League and the Conference League. It would generate more money for them.
yeah,
What the fuck is that? Is that a bunk bed behind them?
yeah, he's a kid.
Oh my God! Can you
He's
get
laughing
on?
as if he's creeping.
Already.
Is that a bunk bed?
Yeah, it is.
Did you shave,
Back in college, guys.
did you shave your eyebrows?
No. It's
You
just
shave your eyebrows.
no.
It's the lighting.
It's the lightning.
You look like you have no hair, nothing. Like
I have
somebody.
no hair. I just shaved. I'm ready for action. What's up, guys?
Not much. Good to see
I
you,
had
buddy.
to. So I was driving, and I was
Were you
watching the
listening?
game while I was driving. That was reckless. I shouldn't have done that, but that was amazing.
Okay, he looks like Quagmire.
Do I look like Quagmire, you bastard?
Giggity gig.
Giggity. I just logged in really quick just to test this out if it works.
That's funny. Are you allowed to be on? Or are you gonna get fucking? Are we gonna see your drill sergeant show up?
He's gonna get
Drill
whipped.
sergeant.
He's gonna get whipped in the background. You're gonna see him. You can't do this.
Go on your bunk bed.
Yeah.
Can we see the bunk bed, please? Can we
No,
move
you
your head?
can't. No,
Move
you
your head.
can't.
This is
Come on.
great.
Come on, you maggot.
No, I will not.
we got
Maggot.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, yeah. See you talking about wrestling?
What is
So
Vito
what's up?
asking here? Vito asked the question.
Alopecia? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
You look
What's
like
it?
you have,
Is it like a
you look like
disease
you
of the
have more
hair?
hair. Like you have problems.
Like I just lost my hair. Yeah, I don't know. It's
It-
it's the light. Like I'm
It
wondering.
does not. No, I'll be honest, Oscar. Something looks different about your eyebrows. Did you fucking shave your eyebrows?
No,
This guy shaved his fucking eyebrows, man.
no. Look at that.
Oh, okay, there they are. No, it looks from that angle. It looks like it looks like he's got
I
nothing
don't know.
over
I'm
here.
starting to think. I'm
I
starting
need
to
to
think
bring
it's
the
like
selfie light.
initiation just to go
Let's
home
see.
there. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have to-
Very smooth. You look very
There you go,
smooth.
man. There you go. I don't know. It's just
No, I see them now. I see them. They didn't look like you didn't have any. Like you look like a gangster who shaves the fucking sides off.
oh man.
So
Well,
anyway,
hey,
when did you get in? When did you get into your little?
I got in like a bunch of I don't know like 3 hours ago, but I've been like setting up and stuff. Like it's
Of course.
been busy.
So what did you think? I mean, you probably saw the highlights. I know you didn't watch. The
No,
game,
I
you
like
listened.
so I was listening because I had a long drive from South Carolina up to here.
Yeah.
I did listen and I kind of watched. Man, it looked like pretty good. Like I was pretty happy with of course with the result. I was not
But
happy
you were
at the
bitching.
end.
You were bitching about Leao for a little bit, but
Of
he
course,
played well
I was
today.
like, come on, like I'm not surprised he didn't do much, but hey, he redeemed himself. So I was like,
No, he
ah,
did.
shit.
He did. He played well today. He played well. I mean,
Yeah.
he's at. I think about Pepe and I were talking about it. He's had about 3 games in a row now that he's played pretty well.
Yeah, no, that's pretty surprising, man. I was pretty.
Let's hope.
Listen, that's a gold result for us at Bergam. I'm
Huge.
magically
Huge.
surprised.
And I was telling Pepe, you didn't watch the game, but fucking Gasperini was smiling at the end of the game, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you're so
why?
lost.
I wrote that in the chat. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this
He
guy?
looked like you know what he looked like. You remember that scene from Karate Kid where Mr. Miyagi's smiling at the end?
Yeah.
That was a fucking. Gasperini was giving the same smile. It was really weird. Oscar, maybe you could pull it up because you're Mr. Fancy
I'm
with
gonna
the.
find it right now.
Yeah, it was. I tried to screenshot it and I didn't get it in time. And then anyway, it was just one of those weird moments that Gasperini is he's a weird guy. Somebody actually pointed out earlier too. He does look like the Italian Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh jeez, man.
He does look like he looks like Epstein. He does. I'm sure he's not as bad as him, but he does look like him.
Oh my god, I'm trying to pull this out. Let me see if I can pop it here.
Can you pop it? You got it already? That was fast.
You mean like wow?
You got to do a side by side with Mr. Miyagi's picture.
like this?
Yeah, that was the best of Mr. Miyagi. There was Panini making the same face at the end of the game, and I'm like, "You lost, asshole." Daniel-san won. That's the
Oh, good.
difference.
It doesn't echo no more.
No, only with video. It only echoes with video.
Oh,
It did echo last week. I thought the same, Pepe, when he did a picture, but then he posted a video and it echoed.
I missed. Yeah, I was like right now. I was like I've tried to log in. Like I said, this is great now.
Oh, he changed the names. Thank you. Can you tell me why that happens with the Pepe?
I don't
Why
know.
everybody turns into
It's just
Pepe?
the software decides it. Thank you, Restream. Thank you. Yes.
No, now I'm back to Gianni. Thank you. That's I didn't want to be Pip anymore. I was starting to feel a little bit, miserable.
You said that. Oh yeah, I always. So you put that you were gonna tie Beppe. Culo we're gonna tie, eh?
all right. So what the fuck?
Speaking of
you're gonna die.
speaking of this,
What I think and what is gonna happen is two
okay.
different things.
Mr. Humble over here, he's fucking got 21 points. I got 9.
Me too.
Everybody's
Me
tied
too.
with me. What happened?
Yeah,
I fucked up this weekend, man.
We also
Bologna. What the fuck, man?
Dude, yeah.
Where
was
the fuck
odd.
did that come from? Lazio, what the fuck, Lazio? Jesus Christ, Lazio, man! Like,
Sorry, did
what a
not-
weird.
With that Lazio game that we when we beat them, I don't think it was that crazy. But when they won the derby too, I don't understand.
So I mean, I don't understand. Talk about that's a frustrating team. I mean, I know it's early, so maybe they'll balance out at the end of the season, but they're still trying to figure out how to play on the Sarri. But
still, look at Juve. You were lost to a newcomer in Empoli, and then they beat the European champions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
man, it's pretty odd. There we go. Let's just share it so people know what we're talking about.
So why don't you give the background on this?
Yeah, let's just give the background because Beppe, we had the choices, right? We put the picks on, and Beppe decided to say, "No, we're gonna tie." So hey,
But we missed. I thought I said we missed one game. Everybody gets a point, except Pepe because Pepe's the one that forgot to do it.
Hey, you actually, you know what, Beppe? Yeah, on Friday. I mean, I saw Venezia. I said that Cagliari was gonna win, and ended up in a tie. So
I think everybody gets a point now. So everybody should have 20.
Should have.
And then Pepe 22. Because Pepe's this is your responsibility, this thing. And you forgot about the game. You forgot about the game. So that's the skitty. So what we every week we pick pick'ems, right? We pick win, lose, or tie. Pepe's in the lead right now with 22 points. He picked me on the tie. You picked me on the tie today, right?
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm giving him.
That's the problem with me. I can't.
I'm like, he doesn't believe in the team. He's like, I'm gonna go with the Mike. Makes sense. Like, well, Fanculo, we beat the Gasparini. Like, come on.
I can't. That's the problem with me.
Sometimes you gotta fucking. You think something's gonna happen.
But this is why, I've never been good at Fantacalcio, and I've never been good at this shit because I can't ever pick my team to lose. I mean, unless they really stink. If they're having a season like this one, I wouldn't be able to. I'm probably never going to pick Milan to lose a game this year.
Giancarlo would have probably been tied with me if he actually stopped picking against Juve.
Yeah, there was
even in stupid games. He never picks him to win, except for this week.
You're right. I think Juve fucked me. He's right. I fucked myself with them. You're right. It was the 2 Juve weeks back to back.
I mean, I was not expecting them really. I was just expecting some help from the referees, and well, why do we keep popping that message up? I did not good.
Let's go back to this one. You missed this one. I like this one. I can never spell that fucking name. But Pepe started bringing him up, and I told him, I think tonight, what is this? In the light, Oscar looks like the Grim Reaper. All right, let's go easy on Oscar. I feel bad now.
That's all right, man. At least I made it. I was happy I'm here.
You did. We needed it. We needed it here. Pepe's fucking internet.
It should
Pepe
work
keeps freezing on me. He keeps What's going on with the internet over there in Queens, man?
I don't know.
What, De Blasio's got you on 3G? What's going on, bro?
5G.
He's got what, 3-4 weeks left? That's all he has.
Who's gonna take over?
I hope it's Curtis.
I love Curtis Lewa. I've met him a couple times. He's a character. I met him outside of a. I met him at one time. I saw him outside of a diner, and I forgot his name. I forgot. I'm like, oh, it's the fucking angel. I didn't say fuck. I was like, hey, it's the guardian angel. He's like Curtis. He had the fucking beret on.
Yeah, he still does. He actually he's going around with people. That's what he is. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, you know what diner it was? Bel Air Diner on 21st Street in Astoria.
Oh, I've seen that diner. Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there many times. I grew up 5 minutes from there.
No, I'm asking Beppe.
No.
Yeah. You never been there, Bel Air? That's been there forever.
Mr. Whitestone. You don't leave Queens.
That's not Whitestone. That's Long Island City, actually.
Oh, Long Island City. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's Long Island City.
Yeah, get it right, Jersey boy.
Sorry, man. I lived in Jersey, but I don't live there anymore. So I'm like, okay.
Oscar's in Florida, Delray, but now he's in Virginia. What are you, Virginia?
Right now I'm in Virginia.
You can't discuss it as like a secret operation?
Yeah.
I'm like somewhere in Virginia.
Oh, you're in Annapolis?
I wish.
That's Maryland.
That's
Maryland, yeah. What is your geography, man?
Don't talk about geography. I know geography very well.
I'm better than both of you. Both fucking immigrants.
Hey, so did you like me? Talking about Milan, hey. Talking about Milan.
I'm better than you in geography.
No, you're not.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't. Let's not start. Okay.
One day when I using our phones.
Here we go.
When I using our phones.
Folks, I'll destroy you, bro. I think
I don't think
me. It's not even me talking shit. You know, Faz too is really good at geography. It should be me, you, and Faz. We should do a little Jeopardy geography.
Yeah, we should. We have Mr. What's his name? What be the host?
What's going on back there? Chi c'è là? Minchia, c'è uno dietro di te. Oh, Oscar. There's somebody behind you.
Yeah, it's my buddy.
Somebody's getting on the bunk bed.
Puta que pariu.
Are we gonna see some weird stuff going on right now?
No.
Are you trading in your casting couch for a bunk bed?
I wish. No, I'm not.
He's putting his headphones on because he doesn't want us to embarrass him.
Oh man!
I love you, Oscar. Oscar's always making it interesting. I swear. There you go. Those fucking headphones. I love those. So, all right, we veered away from soccer for a little while here. Oscar, you didn't watch the game, all of it, but you listened to it, right? You're happy with the results. Who cares about those two last-minute goals by Atalanta? Now we have the break coming, right, where Italy is going to play. We saw Tonali got called up, right, so which is exciting. I hope he actually gets to play. But then we regroup again, and who do we play when we get back? We play not Inter yet. Inter's in November.
I think we play Hellas. I think we play Hellas.
We play Verona, October 16th. That's going to be a tough match, man. You know, they won today, didn't they win?
Yeah, they beat 4-0. They won today 4-0 in Spezia.
I mean, Spezia stinks.
Who fucking turned the whole team around?
He really did, man. Huh? Amazing.
Who's coaching right now? Who's coaching?
Igor Tudor.
Oh, Tudor, yeah.
Yeah, he's done a good job since he came on board.
He did a shit job. He did a shit job at Udinese. That's what I'm surprised. But I know. I guess it's like there.
Sometimes the environment. Sometimes everybody needs a little bit of a change.
Yeah, Kalinic. That's why.
Kalinic, my God.
Yeah, look.
How many goals does he have? 4 already?
I don't know.
It's like 4 or 5 goals this year.
Yeah, look at the Maestro Gianpaolo, poor guy. He came to Milan. Okay. He wasn't given a chance. You know, you put him anywhere else. That guy is better than fucking Klopp.
Yeah.
Who?
Gianpaolo.
What are you talking about, Gianpaolo? Hey, there's 2 people you can't talk about on the show. Gianpaolo and Çalhanoğlu. That's it. Finita la storia, Ka. Oh, I'm talking Sicilian to you. I said Ka. No more. All right? That's it. What are you doing with the clock? It's only 4 minutes. Your boy's
back.
Who? What the hell is that? What are you talking about?
Oh, Mazzarri.
Oh, Mazzarri. I'm like, what are you doing here?
He was asking for the time. I think wasn't he winning or something? They were winning and Venezia tied. He was like, it's like they tied at the 92 or something like that. I was like, come on.
It's like when Vito says 6 minutes, 5 minutes, really?
9 minutes. Yeah, that line came with actually it was a Bologna game back in 2017, I believe. We were Bologna or Cagliari, but we were at Football Factory and they gave 9 minutes, And Vito went like 9 minutes. Like he started screaming that all around the bar. I was like, what the hell? Good times.
So both this is the first time all three of us are on this right together
It's
this
been a
season.
little while now. It's this season, yeah.
So I know. I mean, I talked to Pepe a little bit about the Champions League game against Atletico. We talked to Oscar a little bit about it, but what do you guys what do you guys think about the next like we have no points in the Champions League right now, despite being robbed with the Atletico game, and despite the very strong performance, we lost against Liverpool. What do you anticipate for the next few games? Do you think we still have a chance, an opportunity to make it out of the first round? The first round there, the group phase. What do you guys think?
I let Pepe start the
Because we're
business.
playing well. We're playing well, and we're not
We
even
have a
playing. We're
chance.
not.
We have a chance. But
Do you think we'll do it though? What do you think?
I think they're gonna go to. I think they're gonna end up going to the Europa League.
You think so, huh?
Yeah.
How about you,
Do-
Oscar?
I agree with Pepe that that's probably the most possible scenario, and that's the scenario that I don't want. I hope it doesn't happen. If we're gonna go like second, like okay, great. If not, bow out of Europe and focus on winning Serie A. It was a great experience for the year. Going into Europa is just gonna drag the team, put us again in that situation from last year. Injuries, blah blah blah. And are we gonna go win Europa League? Like I
I
don't.
think. I think we could win it. We could win Europa.
Do you think so?
I think so too. I definitely feel more confident this year than I ever have
Yeah.
for Europa League. I think we've just, it's been unfortunate, the situation in the Champions League, right? I think that the fair result against Liverpool, maybe you say we could have kept the tie, but okay, let them win, right? But I mean, against Atletico, we should have 3 points, right? So we would be having a different conversation. But there's still several games left, a few games left, right? So I'm not giving up hope. Atletico did not look good to me at all. I mean, I thought they looked terrible.
Uh,
Up until even when they had one more man than us, they didn't look too good, right?
Actually, I watched the game yesterday of Atletico and Barcelona. And if Atletico really, I mean, I know Barcelona is in freaking shambles. If they really wanted to win 5-0, they could have done it. They didn't. They just didn't press the button. That's how they play.
I know. Your buddy Castro, he
Hey,
agrees with me.
Castro, what's up, man?
Yeah. So he's right about Liverpool. He thinks it's going to be Liverpool Milan. I have a feeling. I have a feeling maybe some of that special, that special DNA that we have will prevail and get us at least out of this group phase. I can't have. I know that we're excited to be back, but I can't have the first season back in the Champions League just be a one and out kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like do the group phase and that's it. Well, I think we're playing well in the league. We're in second place. I think that we played well so far in the Champions League. So I think that the next few games, hopefully, we play Porto next, right?
Yeah, we have Porto back to back.
Oh, so it's the first one in Portugal, or is the first one in
Yeah,
Italy?
yeah. I think first one is in Portugal.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. So I mean, this guy Castells making some good points here. He's right. I agree. They were lucky, So let's see, and hopefully now the referees will be a little bit more. I know UEFA doesn't like to turn things around. They don't turn things around after the fact. They admitted that the referee made some mistakes and he's been suspended. But let's hope they repay us by giving us somebody who's not going to be so strict on us. Let's say.
We have a month of fire, to be honest. Starting with Sunday, October 31st, because we have Roma in Rome.
Yeah.
Then we play Porto.
Yeah, we do. You're right.
Not the first game, the second leg.
just say November, right? You're talking November.
Yeah, I'm looking to see when we play Porto. Then after
Ooh,
Porto,
the derby.
then we have the derby. Then we have Fiorentina in
Holy
Florence.
It's
And
tough.
then we have Atletico Madrid in Madrid.
Yo, man, listen, the schedule from here on out, even the Verona game is going to be tough. The way Verona played today.
Yeah, Verona.
Verona always plays us tough, as you know. And then Bologna today. I mean, I'm not saying that, we're going to lose to Bologna, but Bologna's home and playing them, it could be a tough match. Roma, like you said, and then Porto, and then Inter, and then Fiorentina. Minchia. And then Sassuolo.
No, I meant Atletico.
Atletico and then Sassuolo. And we never do well against Sassuolo. We always have problems against Sassuolo. So listen, man, the next month and a half is difficult.
I just hope everybody keeps healthy.
That's what I was about to say, Oscar. That's the key. That is the key, man. Florenzi out for a month now. I mean, it's frustrating.
When is Ibra gonna play back again?
I don't know. All of a sudden,
he plays back. He plays one game, he gets injured, takes like 5 off.
He celebrates his birthday. He celebrates his birthday with everybody at Milanello.
Sanremo.
Well, Sanremo was last year. Let's not.
Oh, who knows? You didn't sign for next year too.
Yeah, well, that's later on in the season, so let's not worry about that now. Giroud, I hope this guy's back is okay. I mean, we were counting on one of the healthiest center forwards in the history of the EPL. He comes here and he gets COVID and he's got back problems. Come on, you can't make this shit up, man. Oscar, what are they eating?
That's the number 9.
You're a nutritional scientist, aren't you? Like a nutritional scientist, whatever.
No, I don't do nutrition, but I'm pretty sure they're eating a lot of.
Why don't you like you
a lot of pasta fagioli? They're probably eating a lot of pasta fagioli.
What's the actual science that you do? You do like
food safety.
Food safety. Thank you.
Yeah.
So so what are these guys eating that's unsafe?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs? They're feeding them a lot of pasta.
Maybe. It's an idea. I don't know.
It's very frustrating.
You work with the FDA?
Sorry?
You work with the FDA?
Yeah, mostly with the USDA. But I've done some stuff with the FDA too as well in the past. It's nice. It was regarding fighting. I learned a lot of stuff before. So
FDA.
They have a lab right there in Queens. Go say hi. Go there. In Jamaica. It's in Jamaica.
Of course, it's in Jamaica.
My cousin's an FDA inspector, so don't mess around, Pepe. He works out of that Queens facility. I'll send him to your house.
Time to approve something else. What is that?
All right, let's not get into stuff like this. Let's come on. So okay, what else,
guys? I have
to
cut this close, because they lights out is like coming out soon, so I have to
get the lights out. So Oscar's in his Coast Guard bunk, his Coast Guard dorm, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And what do you start tomorrow?
Yeah, I start my big program tomorrow.
Nice, man.
Yeah, 14 weeks of fun here.
14 weeks.
14 weeks.
So you left me that voice note. I still didn't listen to it, but what did you say in the voice note?
Oh, I was telling you, like, it depends how it will work out, but it seems like Sunday night I'll be here unless I'm going home. So
good. Okay. Well, please go sleep.
Yeah, Forza Milan.
Thank you. We'll talk to you later, Oscar. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it, buddy.
Bye.
So, Pip, any last-minute thoughts before we wrap up for the night?
Oh, Italy, Spain on Wednesday.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't like these Nation League games. I'm not. I know it's.
This is for a trophy again too.
I know it's for a trophy, but still, it's weird to me because to me, trophies have to be won for national teams at least when everybody's together for a longer period of time. I hate this. Yeah.
I think the Nation League is made in a way that there is promotion, relegation. There's teams that played each other in the group. We made it out of that group, and the top 2 teams of each group made it.
Who won the last one? Spain?
Portugal,
sorry, Spain. Yeah.
So.
And where did we get? When did we get?
The semifinal is I think France for sure. I don't know who France is playing.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't really follow this Nations League. I mean, I'll follow it now, but I don't really follow it.
I mean, I watched it when they were qualifying, when they were playing, and they did good. I think they played. I forgot what the fuck they played, but obviously they were doing good because they haven't lost in 37 games.
Not to go back to Milan, but this I was reading this comment by Gastrielt, and I agree. This is what they one of these guys going out, would really kill us. Let's be honest here. These guys cannot get injured. Any of these guys.
And that may happen. I know.
With teams. That's what I'm scared of. Over this next stretch that we just kind of went through, That's a heck of a stretch of games and tough battles.
The problem is with the national teams. I
And the
mean,
national team's playing too, right? So
I love the national team. Especially when I watch my own. So you got to take the good with the bad. Obviously, if you're gonna have a good team, guess what? That's the price you're gonna pay. If you have a good team, that means these players are somebody wants them too.
yeah,
So you cannot have a great team and just players that don't make their national team. I don't think we ever had that situation ever before.
no, we didn't. You're right.
So a good team is always gonna have that problem. So
So Italy's gonna win.
I'm scared to say because this team it looks like they're due to lose. I guess now they got their record. Maybe they sit back a little bit, but there is no Pedri for Spain. I don't know. I mean, we also have players that are hurt too. Then
Yeah.
Zaniolo's not there. Let's see. I want to see what Italy really is going to be like because when they came back, it was on and off. Like that Switzerland game was a little bit iffy. That Bulgaria game. I want to see if they still have some of that hangover. Because I don't know now. I think the final is going to be played. If we make it to the final's on Sunday.
Yeah. Sorry. Yep.
So
It is.
imagine if it's a nice Italy-France final.
And Tonali gets the game winner.
Yeah.
San
It's
Marino.
good for him though. It's
I'm happy. I'm so pumped that he's on the national team. I think me and Oscar talked about this before, or maybe you and I did as well. It was as much as I love the national team, I always do. We talked. It was harder for me to cheer as much as I normally do. I still cheered because of players like Bonucci, all the non-Milan players, right? So Calabria, Tonali, I need them on the national team. Florenzi now at least we have another guy. I need more, right? Donnarumma was the only one, and fuck that guy. He obviously wasn't even on the team anymore, basically. So I just hope that Tonali, becomes a pillar of the national team for years to come. I mean, he was a captain for the under-21 team. And now he's been playing lights out, for Milan. I mean, he basically has made Kessie almost expendable for us, right? Because we have Benacer. If we want another guy that's going to be like a thrasher kind of guy, you have a Krunic who, whenever he gets healthy, so you don't really need a Kessie, and you have Bakayoko. So we could.
Yeah, you got Bakayoko. That's another player that's not healthy right now.
I know he's not healthy, but I'm saying you do have him. So when he's healthy, ideally you don't really need Kessie anymore, right? I'd like to see, and like you said, Pepe, it's sad because we would have a nice amount of money from Donnarumma and Kessie if we sold these guys. I really like I like a big, strong center forward like a Zapata, right? I like players like that, and I would love Zapata to play for Milan. I think he'd be great. I just think that obviously we don't even have we can't even we have to rely on the money that Elliott's going to give us instead of funds from players that we're selling, right? Which is unfortunate. Even Romagnoli now is going to leave on a free next year, right? I know Romagnoli's not going to generate a lot of money as much as the other two, but still. And then you sit Dale too, right? So what the hell, man? It is getting very frustrating, and I don't see any articles about it in the newspaper. Nobody talking about it really. It's just like people like us.
Because right now that's like a back burner type thing. So right now all that matters is the results.
I know, but I mean that's a lot of players that you're letting go, right?
That's why people with brains realize they see the problem in the beginning and they say, "Yo, we're not coming back. We're not gonna wait until it's too late. We need to worry about."
Gazidis and these. I mean, these are businessmen. They're businessmen before they're soccer or calcio guys, right? Why? Gazidis is known to sell players, what he did at Arsenal, right? And then use younger players to replace them. So we're doing the younger player thing, but we're not selling the assets. I'm getting frustrated too.
Nowadays, it's all about business. It's not.
Yeah, but that's not good business, right?
No, I know. It's all about business, and it's not about. It's all about that. Like right now, the motto is saving money, which is annoying, because you want to save money. You don't want to be like Inter. And see, that's also the bad thing about this happening with Inter, because the fact that this happened with Inter makes Elliott be more careful. They try to be, but eventually, I mean, if you're gonna be in the top 4, top 8, in the last 8 of the Champions League, you gotta spend money. I still think I'll say it again. I don't care what anybody says. This was a mercato. For me, it was a C.
You said it. Didn't you say D? I think you jumped the score up.
No, I said C.
I don't know. I gotta look at that. I gotta look that up.
Look it up.
You said a C? I think it's better than a C. I'm sorry.
Because look what happens when everybody starts going. You needed somebody else on top of Giroud. Because
that was a D. Not because of Giroud, but you needed somebody to he's 34. You need somebody behind him. That
was one of my main reasons why I gave
Daniel Maldini.
No, exactly. Well, yes, I'm happy that he scored that goal, but let's not.
But come on. Yeah, even lightning strikes once, twice.
Yeah, it's not going to happen again. I mean, you kept him there. Why? Because of the records, because of the legacy.
Yes, and that bothers me. That bothers me.
Because meanwhile, somebody, it's like a recommendation. Because meanwhile,
that's Italy, though. That's Italy.
Yeah, because meanwhile, Colombo should be in the spot of Maldini.
Yes, he should.
But maybe then I could see it a different way. I could see it as in the fact that maybe you make Maldini sit his ass on the bench and not grow. Meanwhile, you have Colombo and Pobega to make their bones elsewhere.
I'm excited about Pobega. Unfortunately, we have to wait until next season to call him back, because that's a full season loan. But Frank makes a good point here. I saw this in one of the papers recently, that oddly we could possibly call him in January if we wanted to. I think that's true. I think it's been verified. Would you do that? And then hopefully by then you move Kessie in January. Would you do that?
If I could move Kessie, yeah, but I don't think you're moving Kessie.
You don't think you're moving him in January, right?
No. You got to be stupid to pay money for a guy that's going to leave for free. You could sign him the day after, hour after the transfer window closes. Mm-hmm. You could sign with Kessie. And okay, I'll see you in June.
Yeah, but I'll give you you love baseball too. I'll give you a baseball reference. Baseball teams have been renting players for years, basically, until Yankees have done it. Our beloved Yankees did it many times.
That doesn't really happen in soccer.
I know it doesn't, but you think Kessie can make a difference on a team?
Yeah,
if they bring him in for maybe help them win
the
Champions League.
Play does make a difference for these big teams that spend stupid money, like a PSG. PSG got, people forget, where they get this money, wait for this. A PSG got Gigio for free, Sergio Ramos for free, and Messi for free. All they had to do was pay their wages. They got these 3 big players without paying a transfer fee, and that goes against doesn't go against your financial fair play. If in a perfect world we believe that they follow rules, that didn't go on the thing. Meanwhile, we're the ones that will buy a player at 35 and sell them at 15.
Yeah.
And then that does a lot. It goes against you. It's a minus violenza. So it's, a team when a team knows that they could get this guy in June, they're not going to spend money.
So then you have to do what we tried to say they should do with Gigio. Then you need to re-sign him and take the hit and give the guy more salary, and then sell him in another year or two if you don't think he's going to be part of the project long term. Then you can't let him walk away for free. You can't let it happen again. The optics are just too bad.
But what happens if he gets screwed and he loses value and nobody wants him because he makes too much money?
Then you let him go after the 2 years. You sign him for a 2-year contract, and you let him go after those 2 years.
Oh, if you do it for 2 years, it's a different story.
Yeah, you have to make a commitment. You can't sell him right away. After that. I'm saying that if you think that if they think they can't sell him in January, right? Then you need to re-sign the guy. You can't let this happen again, where you let a guy like that go. That kind of talent, let him go for free. You just can't do it. Somebody said it in our WhatsApp chat the other day. It's very bad optics with teams, like with players who want to come to Milan. They lose respect for like the dirigenti that don't know how to manage things better.
They'll see that no matter what, they stay firm and they just won't do nothing.
Exactly, and that's what bothers me. And because it bothers me because Masada and Maldini have done a good job. It's just this, for some whatever reason, these types of negotiations they don't go anywhere, right? Ultimatums don't work, and you end up losing a lot of money. I mean, we could have gotten 80 million for Gigio if we would have had him under contract,
Especially after the Euro.
especially after the Euros, right? 80 million. And then for Kessie, you can get, up to 40, 50, right? I mean, ideally. I mean, think about how many players could have been bought with that, so it's
I
frustrating.
think you could have even sold Chalanoglu for 30.
Didn't I say that name is banned from the show? I don't want I don't mind talking about Donnarumma, but Çalhanoğlu, the guy was so useless for us that it doesn't even matter what he does on Inter. People the first couple games
Let
he was
me ask
playing
you, do you think
amazing.
he
I'm like,
was
give it time,
do
give
you
it
think he was
time.
more useless than Suso?
Suso was I thought Suso had some better moments in the clutch. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he did. He won a couple of big games with goals. Games that we were playing terrible, right? Suso showed up and scored. So yes, I think Çalhanoğlu is more useless.
But don't you agree that last year Chalanoglu was a big part of some
He
big win?
played better. He played better, but there was still inconsistency. There was still that inconsistency. It was still there. Yes, he played better, but I mean, he had set the bar so low, Pepe, that of course, if he played a little bit better, it was going to look much better than that, even that. And he was a part. He was a big part of it because everybody contributed last season. It was a weird year with COVID and all that, right? So he had his moments, but he still, to me, he did us a favor because towards the end of the season, he started playing like shit again.
Yeah.
So when we needed him most, it became the fucking kebab salesman again, right? So, oh, that reminds me. Before we go, I want to see. So, do you think that the do you think the Turkish referees related to Çalhanoğlu? I had to ask you because that was a topic that Oscar and I brought up last week. That was pretty funny.
I don't know. I don't know if that was the reason why. Fucking, I like a thing for them. Maybe this guy was mad that we fucking beat them 3-0 in the Euros. I don't know.
You piece of shit.
I don't know. The same way, we don't know what we did to Byron Moreno that he had a problem with us either. We at that moment, I remember I used to fucking. I got.
My dad said that Byron Moreno's wife ha fatto le corne a lui con un italiano.
Yeah.
He was convinced. My dad was convinced that fucking Byron Moreno's wife was cheated on him with an Italian guy, because that guy, yeah, but no, that wasn't it. He got paid. That's what it was, bro. It was money. Because that guy was a heroin. He was caught bringing in heroin.
He was a mule. Yeah.
He wasn't a mule. He was set up by somebody. Somebody set him up, and it was payback years later.
I think at JFK.
There's enough customs agents with Italian vowels at the end of their names. Anyway, I think we should wrap it up there. It's been a great show.
Yes.
We had a little guest appearance from one of our co-founders, Oscar, who's on location at the U.S. Coast Guard in Virginia.
From the bunk bed.
From the bunk bed. We even saw his bunk mate.
Yeah.
The back of his head. And then Oscar was fumbling to put the headphones on because we were going to embarrass him. You saw that? He was like getting nervous.
Yeah.
He has no eyebrows. They made him shave his eyebrows, apparently, according to Vito.
I guess that's what happens when you go into that's the initiation, I guess.
Yeah, but listen. It's been a great show. It was great being on with you, Pepe. Did we do a show? Yeah, we did a show earlier this year. We did, or this season. We did one or two. I know last week we couldn't do it, and we had to move it to Monday. But anyway, we're off. Milan is off until the 16th, right? But there'll be a Nations League game. Listen, if Italy wins, we'll do a show. I think let's do that, right?
If there's a final, yeah.
Yeah, if they exactly. If they go to the final, then we'll do a show. If not, then we'll see everybody back on the 16th of October after the Verona game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and Forza Milan. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.